I'm Maria Theresa. I'm Natasha Perrick, and today we're going to be talking about Maria Theresa. So, we start off in Austria, 1717. So we got this Maria Theresa girl, right? She's the daughter of Charles IV, or the Charles VI, I don't know, one of them, and Elizabeth Christine. So since she was a noble, she's gotten like fat education, bro. Her teachers are the Jesuits. She's like Catholic. So the dudes are like, oh my god, Catholicism. But they only really taught her Latin. They're like, blah blah blah, quid pro hoc, blah blah, Julius Caesar, right? And she's like, no. And oh well, she's a girl, so like, you know, a man rules the world. We don't really have to teach her anything. She's not gonna be like a queen or anything. So in 1713, Charles issued the Pragmatic Sanction. Basically said, screw the Salic law, my daughter can get the throne now because I don't have a son, and you guys should be pretty freaking cool with it. And so people were like, yeah, sure, why not? Charles got some big European countries. So they're like, alright, fine, whatever, we'll support your sanction thing or whatever. And then Charles died, right? Nasty. And so then Maria was like left in charge, right? No, that was not it. All the countries were like, Maria taking over? Psych! You're a girl, you don't know anything, land's ours now. So then Prussia under Frederick II was like, I'm taking this place called Silesia in France, and Bavaria was like, oh, whoa, dude. They came in to try to take these lands. So we have the War of the Austrian Succession. Now, then in 1748, the war ended, Maria kept most of her land, and her husband became co-monarch and Holy Roman Emperor. And then later, in 1756, Prussia was like, hey, Austria, I'm attacking you again after the 7 Years' War. And, like, we're back. And Maria was like, I mean, I want Silesia back. And Russia's like, no, our queen died, that's not happening. You know, it's not gonna work. So, peace, best of luck, I don't care what happens. So Maria's like, alright, Prussia, I know I can't win without Russia right now. Russia. And then they're like, alright, we're gonna sign a peace treaty. Basically, you guys keep Silesia, we're cool, right? No, they were not cool. And then Maria Theresa's husband, Francis Stephen, died in 1756. Cheers to him.
Stefan.
So, she's like, I can't live like this. I miss him. I loved him. This isn't happening. So she wore these, like, mourning clothes. And it's basically a big turnoff for the guys there because they're like, you don't look your age. And she's like, well, I don't even like you, so bye. And so, anyways, she's like, I'm going to die alone. And then she's like, wait a minute. I remember what happened the last time I was ruling Austria. So I'm going to make Joseph II, my baby boy, co-monarch, and I'm going to co-monarch with him, and yeah. Maria and Joseph never agreed, and he's like, well, I want to take control of the army. They're basically being these little babies, and they're like, I want to control the army, and I want to join Wetzel Anton, just something random like that. So then Maria was like, you know what? Fine.
Gotta stock up, you know. More fuel.
She stopped, like, and reduced the powers of the nobles. She, like, literally made everybody pay taxes during war. She was like, clergy, taxes. Nobility, taxes. Everybody gets... She was like the Oprah. She was like, taxes, you want taxes? You want tax? Everybody gets taxes, right? And... you know, and the war was pretty bad, and so the nobility were usually like, we have a lot of money, so we're just gonna dip, not even worry about anything, sucks to be you guys with the actual money. And she's like, no, not this time. So she made everybody pay. Besides that, she also had 16 kids, and she basically decided to name them all after herself. She's like, you want to be Maria? Okay. You want to be Maria? Okay, yeah.
I'm Maria now.
Oh, you're a guy. Let's call you Joseph. Anyways, Maria, you can be Maria too. Anyways, so after 16 of those, she's basically pregnant for like 16 years. So then she also went through smallpox. Dude, that's like hardcore. That's like basically dying. But she didn't. She actually died of a heart attack. She did a lot of good stuff. you know. But I mean, she didn't really do a lot of other good stuff, like practicing torture, you know. She didn't like Jews or Protestants. She literally like banned them from Prague. But despite all of that, she was pretty cool. I liked her. I thought she was pretty epic. You know, she was the only female ruler of Habsburg Empire, and she impacted Europe after her death with great reforms. So that's Maria Theresa, one of the raddest, the baddest, definitely not the saddest, most fertile queens of Europe. Cheers.
Cheers.